你好 ，Welcome to Chinese for Leaders at the Next Generation。我是你的汉语老师范老师。今天 we're going to learn 我去北京学汉语。I'm going to Beijing to learn Chinese. The lesson 8. Let's get started. For 今天's contacts, we're gonna review dates expression we learned yesterday. And then we're gonna learn lesson 8. I'm going to Beijing to learn Chinese. Finally, I'm going to introduce a little bit of radical of characters. Let's see the first one. Review dates expression. Do you still remember how to express 12 months? From January to December, it's just simply from number 1 to number 12, plus the character month, 月. So let's read it together. 1月2月3月4月5月6月7月8月9月10月11月12月 So let me pick some random month and see if you can find the characters. May. Yes, you are correct. 5月 August. 8月 Good job. December. 12月 Very good. Now let's see the week. Days of the week. From Monday to Sunday, we consider Monday will be the first day of each week. And then the Sunday is the last day of each week. So Monday is 星期一 Tuesday 星期二 Wednesday 星期三 Thursday 星期四 Friday 星期五 Saturday 星期六 For Sunday, which is a stop, and we're gonna say it 星期日 for formal or written format. 星期天 is more oral. 星期天 星期日 Good, we're done with this part. We also learned when noun as predicate, how to ask a date. 今天5月9号今天5月9号 You can also say 是 in between the subject and the noun. 今天是5月9号 It is also correct. 今天几月几号 What's today's date? 今天几月几号 Because people normally know which month they're in, but they don't know the number of the day. So they will just ask 今天几号今天几号 It also works. And for days of the week, we also ask change the numbers to replace by the interrogative question word 几 which is asking for numbers under or around 10. 今天星期一 You can also say 今天是星期一 For the question will be 今天星期几 or 今天是星期几 They're both correct. This is what we learned from yesterday. Now, let's continue for second part, the two verbs in one sentence. Before that, let's get started to learn some new words. First one, 学 it literally means to learn. 学校 school 学校 学 means to study, 校 means campus, school. So 学校 together, which is the place you study school. 看 to look at. 看 书 book. 书 So if I combine the 看 and the 书 together, it literally means just reading the book with no read it out loudly. 好, this is the meaning of 看书. Let's do it one more time. 学校看书 Good. There's another 4. First one. 北京 Beijing is capital of China, which is also a political and cultural center of China. 去 to go somewhere. 饭馆 This is a ritual flex final. 饭馆 吃 to eat. 吃 we actually already saw this character before, and that is 好吃 good to eat, delicious. 好吃 and here 吃. Let's read it one more time. 北京去饭馆吃 Let's see today's structure. Sentence with a serial verb construction, which means in this sentence they have 2 verbs. You can put these 2 verbs together, and also they're independent, relatively independent SVO structure. For the second verb and object, it can be the purpose of the first verb and object. What do I mean? Let me show you a sentence. For example, 我去北京学汉语. Subject I, 去北京 go to 北京. Beijing is a place, and this place can be abbreviated. I'll talk about this in details later. So I go to Beijing to do what? 学汉语. In this sentence, 去 and 学 are both verbs. They carry different objects. So learning Chinese, study Chinese is the kind of the purpose for going to Beijing. So the sentence meaning which is I'm going to Beijing to study Chinese. 我去北京学汉语. One more time. 我去北京学汉语. Of course, you can change Beijing to the other places. You can change study Chinese to other activities. For another example, I'm going to the restaurant to eat Chinese food. 她 she 非没有她，她去饭馆吃中国菜。她去饭馆吃中国菜。As you can see, 去 and 吃 are both verbs. 吃中国菜 eat Chinese cuisine is the purpose of going to the restaurant. 去饭馆。So the meaning of this one is she is going to restaurant to eat Chinese food. Because 北京饭馆, this word is place. So the place can be abbreviated. Your sentence changed to 我去学汉语. I'm going to learn Chinese. But you didn't indicate the location. That is also okay. You can be detailed and you can also be abbreviated this sentence. 我去学汉语，她去吃中国菜。If you want to particularly know where she's going, then you can ask another sentence. Where are you going? 她去吃中国菜，我去学汉语。Okay? 你学会了吗？ Did you learn it? Did you get it? Let's continue to see some sentence. Martin asked, 明天星期六，你去学校吗？ Tomorrow is Saturday. Are you going to school? 明天星期六，你去学校吗？ Do you know how to ask, are you going to school in a sentence without 吗? We learned this. Yes, it is 你去不去学校？你去不去学校？ Okay? 好，那 she said, 我去学校. I'm going to school. 我去学校. Martin continued ask, 你去学校做什么? 做 means to do, to make. So you go to school to do what? What are you doing in school? And Zhang Li says, 我去学校看书. I'm going to school to read a book. Or maybe review. 我去学校看书. Let's say this sentence, this conversation one more time. 明天星期六，你去学校吗？我去学校。你去学校做什么？我去学校看书。Okay? 好， this is today's content for text 1, lesson 8. Now, I'm going to introduce you some radicals of characters. Also, there are more than 50,000 Chinese characters in existence. You only need to know 2,000 or 3,000 to be considered literate. So don't be scared. Mastering 2,000 or 3,000 characters is, of course, still a rather formidable task. However, if you can know the radicals, the learning process will be more effective and easier. So what is the radicals? Radicals is called 部首. Traditionally, Chinese characters are grouped together according to their common components. The components is radicals. Based on the Kangxi dictionary, we have 214 radicals. But this Kangxi dictionary is made in 1716. Although some contemporary dictionaries which treat simplified characters as primary forms has reduced this number to 189. Luckily, we're learning simplified Chinese. And for the common ones, you will only need to know 40 most frequent used radicals. That is not a lot. The numbers are reduced a lot. Okay. By knowing the radicals and other basic components well, you will find recognizing, remembering, and reproducing characters is much easier. So knowing the radicals is also a must when using dictionaries to arrange characters according to their radicals. So how does a Chinese people use the dictionary? What if you saw this character and you know how to write it, but you never know how to read it? What happened if in this situation? Well, based on the radical and the search under this radical, and then say how many strokes accept this radical. Then in that category, we find the characters. Then go to the indicating page for getting the meaning and the pronunciation and stuff in the dictionary. So today I'm going to introduce only 3 radicals together. For the first one, all of them you have already saw these characters. For the first one, it's 人 radical. It means person. Or sometimes it will written like this format. This is called a standing person. And you saw it in 你, 他, and 今. So these are normally related to a person. But please pay attention. That is not the characters in this category must have the meaning related to person or related to the radicals meaning, because Chinese characters have a long history and many meaning. It's no longer the same exact meaning with when it was invented. So, majority of them you can trust it belong to this category, belong to this component group, but it's not necessary or not 100% that it will related to that meaning. Okay, 好 second one, which is 水 it has 3 dots. We call it the 3 dots of water. So if any characters have this radical, it's related to water. For this one, which is Han. Han is it's a river, Han. It's a major river in China in the ancient time. And then Mei, why does Mei have 3 dots as well? Well, Mei have another meaning. Mei can also means the water covered something. Something is sinked in the water. Something is swallowed by the water. So it also have the water radical. Isn't that interesting? The third one is Yan. Yan, this one normally related to speech. Well, if you ask me, so this one means Yan, and how come this radical doesn't look like a Yan at all? Well, it's because of a calligraphy. And in calligraphy, in normal writing, normal modern handwriting, it's like so many strokes. And then in calligraphy, it's just like a 2-stroke. You can compose this one. Because we want to simplify every characters we have, that's the reason we put this way. Alright, so we learned Yu. This is Chinese, the language, word language. Yu. It also means speech or conversation. And the Shay, which is who. Like I said, it's not always 100% fall in this category with the same meaning of this group. Okay, I will show you another video later in the character pad section, and you will see how does it transferred from ancient time to now. Alright, this is today's lesson, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. 再见。